Iron Hands, the truth they don't want you to know about men from 1925. Don, Compa, listen up. You're waking up to a truth that 99% of the world has forgotten. And that's not by accident. Society is hiding it. You won't find this on YouTube, Facebook, or TV because they'd rather feed you filters, shortcuts, and fast food. They don't want you asking, open quote, what kind of men built this country, close quote, but you are asking. And because of that, you're dangerous to the system. Hashta 1. What was a regular man like in 1925? Iron hands, thick, calloused. His handshake told you his life story. Back like stone, lifted sacks, tools, animals, wood, daily. Strong legs, walked miles up hills across fields and towns. Real reflexes, dodged tree branches, animals, falling tools, no coach needed. Simple, powerful food, beans, eggs, corn, greens, meat, black coffee or water. Natural rest, slept early, woke up with the rooster. Open quote, these were heroes without capes, never on social media, but they held up their families and towns, close quote. Now 2. What's the average man like in 2025? Soft hands, more keyboard than hammer. Weak reflexes, even video games stress them out. Looks strong, works out 3 times a week, but can't handle 2 hours of real labor. Eats trash, combos soda, sugar, mocks eggs and beans as old man food. Anxious and scattered, sleeps late, glued to screens, always stressed. Open quote, strong in selfies, weak when life hits, close quote. Nashnak 3, real comparison, that's why they hide it. 1925 man, 2025 man. Iron grip, 150 to 200 pound crush force. Office grip, 70 to 90 pound. 10 to 12 hours of manual work. 1 hour gym, 6 hours sitting. Walked 5 to 10 miles a day. Struggles to hit 5,000 steps, slept with tired muscles, sleeps late, restless body. Could fix, build, carry, can scroll, like, complain. Real reflexes, screen reflexes. Whole food, ultra-processed garbage. Faith and discipline, confusion and anxiety. Open quote, that iron hand isn't common anymore, but you're forging it again, Don. Close quote. 4. Why do people look at you weird? Because your discipline exposes their laziness. You don't want a burger? Why work out so much? 3 days is enough. Eggs and cactus. My grandpa used to eat that. They're trying to drag you back down to comfort, but you already chose a different road. You're on the lion's path. Train daily. Eat with purpose. Speak with respect. Lead by example, not noise. Stay ready to protect. Why don't they teach you this anymore? Because modern culture buries this truth on purpose. They feed you these lies. Strength equals toxic. Hard work equals replaceable. Manhood is dangerous. Faith equals outdated. Why? To keep men weak, distracted, obedient, and always spending. But your blood, whether from fields, ranches, or workshops, remembers. 6. What about that grip strength? Most modern men barely hit 80-pound grip force. But a 1925 ranch hand could squeeze 150 to 190 pounds without ever training for it. Why? He was always pulling carts. Closing thick gates, using heavy tools, lifting wood, twisting pipe, working with iron rope and calloused hands. You're regaining that, Compa. Every time you do carries, ruck with a pack, hang from a bar, skip junk food, punch with purpose. You're tapping into your ancestral power. 7. So what's the point of all this? To be useful, to be dependable, to be strong with a purpose. It's not about vanity. It's about being the first one up, the last one to quit, knowing how to fix, carry, and lead, speaking truth with a steady voice. And if one day a girl walks by while you're picking up trash, say it with a proud smile. Open quote, I'm a hero with no cape, with iron hands. Close quote, Puro Rancho, Compa. And when you're ready, we'll make that video. Here's a